it's your boy Big, and we are live. Welcome to tonight's Affiliated Forces Power Hour. I want to thank you for joining me and my boy, Frank Calabro Jr. Frank, you come out and say hi to the folks. Don't hide on them here.
Welcome to the Power Hour, everybody. Happy Thursday.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited because, well, I'm always excited, but I'm especially excited tonight because we're only 9 days away from Super Bowl 50. And what does that mean? That means that we're only 9 days away from Traffic Monsoon, Momentum Day kickoffs, Las Vegas 2016, the very first event for Traffic Monsoon in the United States. And I am excited because I'll be the master of ceremonies, so I get to bring the Hulk and smash it in Vegas and get us all excited about the event that's coming. Now, for those that are new, aren't in Traffic Monsoon, you're saying, who's this crazy guy with the Hulk shirt screaming about Vegas? Well, let me tell you a little bit about what we do here on the Power Hour. See, we are what you call super affiliates. Myself, Frank Calabro, and we decided to team up on this show with another super affiliate, Ari Maccabee, who's getting married, so he's not here for the next couple of weeks. And we basically decided we wanted to do a show about Traffic Monsoon and what the power of that offer is all about. And that's what we're going to talk to you on tonight's show. And we came together because we wanted to affiliate and do an hour show all about Traffic Monsoon, the power of the system, and how you can tap into that. So if you're joining us for the first time tonight, let me tell you what you need to do. If you're new, everyone that's watched this before, they all know, all right, that you need to, hey, get your popcorn ready, because like any blockbuster out there, we're about to put on a show. And if you think I'm kidding, right around minute 30, you're going to be wanting more. So I want you to eat. I don't want you to be hungry when Frank hits you with the money hammer and gets you excited about Traffic Monsoon. But before we get to that, let me tell you a little bit about the show. If someone invited you here tonight, gave you a link to watch this, I want you to get back to them immediately and thank them, because what you're going to see is probably something that's going to make a huge difference in not only your own, but your family's financial life. It'll definitely make a difference in your wallet if you just give us the next 25 to 30 minutes. Now, after that 25 to 30 minutes, what we do a little bit differently is we also bring out actual Traffic Monsoon members to tell their story. And I'm especially pleased to say tonight I have two very special guests that are going to give you an inside story on their beginnings with Traffic Monsoon, but how they've turned into global leaders in the fact that they are now expanding that story, one as an official presenter into India. We're growing exponentially globally. And the other, we will call him Mr. Traffic Monsoon Support, and he was there from the very beginning. So he's going to share how he got started with Traffic Monsoon right in the beginning with CEO Charles Scoville, and what he's doing now to keep up with all this massive growth that we're seeing. Now, I'm excited because it's going to be one of those nights. One of those nights, and this right here, folks, if you haven't seen the show before, this is called the Money Hammer. And I say hit him with the Money Hammer whenever we talk about this, because that's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to see people that are going to show you on this show live proof. We're going to actually show you our back office. Unlike all those other fake gurus out there, again, you probably sit there and you're shaking your head saying, oh, it's a scam. I've heard it all before. We're going to actually show you live proof. There is no Photoshop. There's no CGI. The reason people watch this show and get excited is because we're not afraid to show you everything. And when we're done and you're all out of popcorn, guess what? You're going to be hungry for more. And guess what? We're going to hit you with a money hammer and give you more. That's how it works. So if someone gave you a link if someone got you here, if you're watching this on replay, make sure you get back to that person, because Frank and myself and the other two gentlemen I have coming on tonight as our guests are not the only leaders in Traffic Monsoon. We have global leaders all over the world, and they're very versed at helping you get on board Traffic Monsoon. So before I get crazy here, because again, I'm getting a little hungry, so I want you to do me a favor. If you haven't done it already, okay, because again, you don't want the hawk to come through the screen, okay, and smash your computer because you're busy playing Candy Crush, or you're over there texting on your phone. Hey, girlfriend, what's up? Yeah, I'm watching this show with this crazy guy. Put your phone away. Focus. You're going to hear from seven-figure marketers, myself, Frank Calabro, and the reason we can do what we do is because we focus, and we want the courtesy from you tonight to do the same thing. Trust me, you'll have fun. Big always makes it fun, but I need you to focus. So if the girlfriend is smoozing up on you, wanting to kiss on you, if the kids are bothering you, going, Daddy, Mommy, send them all away. Focus. I'll tell you right now, not only will you thank me, but your wallet will thank me later. I promise you that. So on that note, okay, if you haven't got your popcorn, you better do it now. The show's about to start. And I get more and more excited the more I do these shows with my man Frank Calabro, because this man does not sleep. He is a marketing monster. And he taught me to take my crazy antics and the fact that I love speaking in front of people and take that strength and turn it into a marketing machine. All I did was plug and play what he's going to talk about here in a little bit. And so on that note, again, turn off the TV, turn off the Facebook, give my man Frank Calabro 15 to 20 minutes of your time, and I can guarantee you that you're going to be begging for more when he's done, because my man is going to pick up this, and he's going to hit you over the head with it, and you're going to like it. Frank, they don't know what's coming, do they, brother? Come on, come on. I got the money hammer. I got it ready, my man. Hit him.
We're going to hit him hard tonight, Big, with the money hammer. That I can promise you. Welcome, everybody. My name's Frank Calabro Jr. Welcome to the Power Hour. It's truly an honor and a privilege to come in here each week, and I get the fun part, guys. I get to teach people how to make money online. I get to teach people how to tap into the digital arena, guys, and I show you guys how to make money the easy way, guys, the smart way. And we came up with a strategy quite some time ago when I began this journey. I was completely alone, guys. And I heard something earlier today, and I think it was on the news earlier, and they said that 50% of Americans make less than 30 grand a year. And I can tell you from personal experience, you can't live on that kind of money, guys. Nobody can live on that kind of money, especially if you have a family. So pay attention to this, guys. This might be a solution, because this strategy that you're about to see was exactly how I freed myself and my family. Now listen, I don't come from money, okay? In case you don't know my background, don't know anything about Frank Calabro Jr., I was a United States Marine for 12 years, and since that time frame, I've been self-employed, guys. I've been self-employed in traditional business for 15 years. I made money the old-fashioned way, the same way that my grandfather made money and the same way that my father made money, guys. And I'll tell you something right now, guys. The traditional business model, and I know we get a lot of traditional business owners that team up with us all across the globe. That model is broken, guys. It's broken. It's a broken model. It's hard to make money in traditional business. There's no leverage. There's very high overhead, and you basically give all your money to all your bills to run that business, and if you're lucky, you might make something. Well, I began to transition into the internet marketing world in 2010, and I got to tell you guys, it was a very steep learning curve. It was very difficult for me to go from being a traditional business owner to a internet marketer. I call myself an affiliate marketer, but it was a very difficult transition. I didn't have any really good training. I didn't have any really good guidance, and I didn't have a good strategy, okay? And then, guys, I discovered something. I discovered something when I was completely broke 2 years ago, guys. Frank Calabro Jr. was completely broke. This is how bad it was, guys. It was wintertime in my house. I was so broke, I was afraid to turn the heat on, and when I got up in the morning, I would flip the switch on for 2 hours. I would let my house heat up, and then I would shut it off for 22 hours. That's how broke I was, guys. I had no material possessions at all. I had a bed, a desk, and a kitchen table. I didn't even own a vehicle, guys. I had a 4-year-old laptop and an old desktop computer, guys, and I cracked the code on how to duplicate and replicate myself. Now, I connected a strategy to that, guys, and the strategy was leading with traffic. We're here to talk about traffic, and I'm going to show you live right now how you make money online. How you make money online today, guys, today. And listen, I'm not the only person making money. We're all making money in this panel, but also our thousands of teammates across the globe. We're all having success with this strategy. Let me show you how this works, okay? You don't need any special skills whatsoever, and I'm going to prove it right now live. Let me show you how we do this. Okay, I'm going to share my screen, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to log into my account, guys. Let me go ahead and refresh the screen just to make sure that I'm live because I've been timed out. Let's put in this captcha code right here. I just want to show you how simple this really is. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and log in. Now, the first thing we're going to see is an advertisement because this is a traffic exchange. This is what TrafficMonsoon is, and they're using some of their inventory up here, so they make us view an ad when you first log in. I'm going to click on back to dashboard. I'm going to go into the dashboard, so I'm actually in my back office now in TrafficMonsoon. Now, this is incredibly simple to get started. Once you get enrolled, your inviter will show you how to get enrolled. It's very simple, guys. But over here on the left-hand side of the screen is a hyperlink under Buy Ad Packs with Sharing. I'm going to click on this. Okay. Now what we got here, guys, is a bunch of banners. Okay, and we'll show you how to load up a banner back here. Okay, but I got a bunch of banners I just loaded up in here, and a lot of these are brand new. I just put them in here. I'm constantly putting more and more in here. But anyway, I've got banners loaded up in here. Okay, in my back office, and you can advertise anything you want. Okay, your affiliate product, your own offer, your website, whatever it might be, guys. If you don't have a product, don't worry. Get back with your sponsor. Your sponsor probably has something for you. But let me show you how this works. Buy an ad pack. I'm going to click on the button, and I'm going to buy. You can see I got some choices here. I've got PayPal, Payza, and Solid Trust Pay. Okay, these are the options right now. But I'm going to use some of my own cash because I got $1,030 in cash in my account right now. And what I'm doing is I'm purchasing an advertising package. I'm actually going to purchase 20 packages right now. Okay, I'm going to hit preview. It's going to ask me, okay, I'm going to get a chance to review my order, $1,000 worth of ad packs. I'm going to buy some advertising space on the platform. I'm going to hit pay now, and I'm going to click OK. It's that quick, guys. It's that simple. Now here's part two. I'm going to click this red box up here at the top of the screen where it says Start Surfing. Here's what's required, guys, to start making money. I have got to view 10 advertisements in a row. You can see there's a countdown timer that's running down backwards right now, and there's also, you have clicked, it says 0 ads. Now once per day I got to come in here and I have to view 10 in a row, guys, okay? And what that's going to do, it's going to qualify me for one component of the compensation plan. Now what's going to happen is there's going to be some images, they're going to pop up. You want to pick the matching image, okay? Hit next site. Now this procedure ensures that, you know, there's no robots viewing these ads. There's real live eyeballs viewing these ads because people are buying this advertising space and they want to get real views, right, guys? Real views. Now you can see it's counting down backwards again. This particular advertisement is not loading up for whatever reason. Could be my browser. But anyway, I'm just showing you guys the procedure right here, okay? Next site. And this is it, guys. This is how simple it is. If you can click a mouse, view 10 ads in a row, let this countdown timer count down backwards, and then pick a matching image, you can make money in this business. It's this simple. This is not time-consuming. It's not technical. It's the easiest thing in the world, guys. Click on ads, view the ads, do 10 in a row, pick the matching image, hit next site, and the next advertisement will load. It's that simple, guys. You can see right here, I just showed you, we just did 3 ads together. We got to do 10 in a row to qualify for the profit share component of the compensation plan, okay? It's that simple, guys. Let me show you how this works. Let me pull this up. Here it is, guys. Here we go. We're going to talk about TrafficMonsoon. Now, real quick, earnings and income disclaimer. This is very important. Any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples are only examples and illustrations. Past performance does not guarantee you the same results in the future. Read all terms and conditions at TrafficMonsoon.com com/terms. Now, we are a domestic limited liability company founded by CEO Charles Scoville, and we launched in October 2014. We are a pay-to-click advertising network. Now, you guys can go look this up, TrafficExchangeList.com. They rank the traffic exchanges in the world. TrafficMonsoon is ranked #1 in the world. Now, the second place up there, you can see Easy Hits for You. That company's been around since 2003. We have been around since 2014, guys, and our first year, we took over that spot. Pretty impressive, guys, especially from a company in the second place that's been around for well over a decade. You guys can find us on Alexa. We are climbing up the global ranks. Alexa ranks all the websites in the world based upon how much traffic they are getting. Now, we operate in the biggest market in the world today, online advertising. You can see from this chart right here, just look at the upward trend. And notice the trend, guys, from 2010 up to 2014. You can see there's been explosive growth in online advertising, and we're just looking at the results from Google alone. And here's what happened, guys. Something happened in 2010. You may or may not realize it, but it was actually 3 things that happened in 2010 that caused this explosive growth. Number 1, the explosion in social media. That's when social media took off like a rocket ship. I remember it very well. I was still in traditional business then, and I watched the world change right before my eyes. The second thing that happened in 2010 was the availability of Wi-Fi. That was the year that Wi-Fi was literally every single place that you went. You went to a bar, a coffee shop, I don't care where you went, there was a Wi-Fi connection there somewhere. Another thing that began to happen in 2010, people began to carry mobile devices. When they left the home, when they left the office, they were taking the internet with them every single place that they went, every place that they traveled to. Now it's normal everyday life, but in 2010, that's when that trend actually began, guys. And you can see double-digit growth each and every single year. This is called an upward trend. It is going straight to the moon. This is a market that you want to get in front of. Now, the fact that the #1 selling product on the internet is traffic, which is created through advertising. Now, Google, Facebook, YouTube, and many more, these are all advertising networks disguised as something else. Search engines, social networks, video sharing sites. These companies are raking in billions of dollars each year in advertising fees. In fact, every time you click on an advertisement on their website, they are making money. Now, the real question is, why aren't you and I being paid for this? After all, we are the ones clicking on the advertisements that make them money. Now, with Traffic Monsoon, you get paid for clicking on advertisements. Did Google or Facebook ever send you a check? I don't know about you guys, but Facebook has never sent me a dime. Now, this is absolutely the simplest and easiest way for anyone and everyone to make money. Absolutely no special skills required. I just showed you how simple it was, guys. Clicking on a mouse, viewing an advertisement 10 times in a row, and picking a matching image. You're already trained for that component of the compensation plan. If you can click a mouse, you can make money. Now, we can get paid up to 24 times per day, 168 times per week, 672 times per month. You might be thinking, Frankie, how is that even possible? It's real simple. Here's what they do. You guys just watched me spend $1,000. I purchased 20 ad packs. Just did it live in front of you just a few moments ago. Well, guess what? Here's what they do. They tally up all the sales revenue, okay, and they do this 24 hours per day, so they do 24 pay cycles a day. They tally up all that advertising packages sold on the platform, and then they pay out instantly, and they pay out in cash. Now, this is an addiction because every single time that you log in, your account balance has gone up because there's been another pay cycle. Now, there are 5 revenue streams built into Traffic Monsoon. The profit share I just showed you by clicking on 10 advertisements per day. That's one of 5 revenue streams built in here to this platform. We can also get extra cash rewards by clicking on cash links. There's matching bonuses on those cash links. We can also make 10% instant referral commissions by sponsoring others to use the platform and buy advertising packages. And we can also turn our traffic into cash. So there's 5 different ways to make money here in Traffic Monsoon, and we teach everybody to utilize this platform fully, and you want to tap into all 5 of these revenue streams. Now, there's 4 simple steps, guys. Pretty simple. Number 1, you sign up for free, guys. That's the price tag. Free. Doesn't get more expensive than that. Number 2, you want to activate your account. You want to buy ad packs. Click and view 10 ads per day, and we will begin to make money from the daily profit share. Now, what is an ad pack? Let's talk about this. Ad packs are simply an advertising package. They're sold in $50 increments. What we get is 1,000 Traffic Exchange credits. We're getting 20 pay-to-click views to our banners, okay? We also get a revenue sharing position for every pack that we purchase. Now, the benefit is not only can you utilize the advertising space, but we can get paid up to $55 for every ad pack that we purchase. Now, this is not guaranteed because it's directly based on sales revenue, guys. This is a real business. This is not a money game. This is the real deal here. Now, if you want to refer, you can make even more money. Here's how it works. We get 10% direct referral commissions. Every time an ad pack is sold, you get paid. This includes repurchases. You get paid in real cash straight into your e-wallet. You can withdraw your earnings. You can purchase more ad packs. You can do whatever you want to do with it, guys. It's your money. You are in control. We also have something very exciting coming here very soon. We're going to have our own Traffic Monsoon worldwide bank. We're going to completely eliminate the payment processing companies, guys. No more middleman, guys. We are going to control all of the money. Now, here's a couple of referral examples, okay? Couple of illustrations. You can see here up on the screen. Like I said, you can earn 10% on your referrals daily for life. So this first example here, we sponsor 4 members. They each purchased 20 ad packs. We just had a $400 day, guys. Instantly, we got paid in cash. The second example here, we got 20 members purchasing 10 ad packs. There's an example of a $1,000 day. 100 members, personally sponsored, purchasing 2 ad packs, and that's conservative, guys. 2 ad packs is very conservative, but you can see in that example right there, there's a $2,000 day. 200 members purchasing only 4 ad packs per day. That would be an example of a $4,000 a day. Of course, results not typical. These are just for illustration purposes only, but I'm showing you the power of the model here. Now, these are some of our teammates, and I like to say that they're average everyday people, but they're really not average everyday people because they've took action. They've done something, guys. They've got started, and they began to actually use this platform and refer others. Now, you can see right here in this example, Maria, with only 2 active referrals, this is a very small team, 51 ad packs on the books, active ad packs, $3,000, guys. Now, how powerful is that? That is insane right there with such a small team. You can see Peter here, 6 active referrals, 210 ad packs, $5 grand in this example. Oliver with only 8 active referrals, 105 ad packs, over $6 grand in this example. Amanda, 6 active referrals, 1,949 ad packs. That's a lot of advertising space on the platform. And as you can see the result over there, total earned, that's right, 113 grand, guys. Pretty amazing right there. Rob Frazier, you can see right here, 318 active referrals, 773 ad packs in this example, 147 grand. Pretty amazing, guys. Once again, very powerful model, and these are just a few examples of our teammates. Now, what makes Traffic Monsoon so very different from other traffic exchanges? Pay close attention to this, guys, okay? Because there's nobody like Traffic Monsoon. Nobody even comes close. Number 1, retail customers, okay? Retail customers, this is important. Any person, company, or business can purchase packages, advertising packages, without becoming an affiliate, meaning they can buy retail traffic. Number 2, free members can earn credits. We can earn extra from the cash links. There's no monthly fees ever. You're not going to get hit over the head each month with a $100 bill or anything like that, guys. There's no monthly fees ever. There's no sponsoring requirement. You are not required to sponsor anyone. It's not mandatory. Right now, we can purchase unlimited ad packs, guys. So that means you can purchase unlimited advertising space on the platform. And also, like I said, we're going to have our very own Traffic Monsoon World Bank, guys. We are going to be 100% in control of all of our funds. Our funds will not be locked up in a processor, guys, like a middleman, okay? So that's what separates Traffic Monsoon from other traffic exchanges. Now, the fast start process is so simple, guys. Like I said, you can enroll for free right now. You can get back with the person that your sponsor. You can get enrolled for free right now. And like I said, that's the price tag, guys, free. It doesn't get more expensive than that. Number two, you want to buy as many ad packs as you can, okay? The more ad packs you start off with, the better, the faster that you will begin to make money in the profit share component of the pay plan. Number three, you want to view 10 ads per day. You will begin to earn cash. And number four, optional, refer and sponsor like crazy. And listen, guys, we've cracked the code on sponsoring. We've literally cracked the code, okay? We are experts on sponsoring, and you're on the right team, guys, because we got machines that do it for you. All right, guys, that concludes the PowerPoint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys some proof, okay? I'm going to show you guys some documentation, proof, progress, and results, okay? And I'm going to show you guys my own personal results. We go ahead and close this out. And listen, I'm kind of new here in Traffic Monsoon, okay? I haven't been around here very long, basically 105 active days. So I'm kind of like a newbie over here in Traffic Monsoon. I haven't been here very long. But I want to show you this. I began to keep a running journal, okay, and tracking my progress. Now, what I did here, you can see on September 3rd, I bought 20 ad packs. So I bought some advertising packages over here on Traffic Monsoon, and I didn't plan on doing anything with this business. I didn't plan on building this business ever. As a matter of fact, this is all the ad packs I was going to buy. I was actually going to come over here. My strategy was to buy retail traffic and then funnel some leads from this database into something else that I was building, guys. So that was my strategy. I was never going to get started over here in Traffic Monsoon. Well, October 15th, fate stepped in, and my primary company, which was another traffic exchange, guys, decided to pull out of the U.S. market, okay? And listen, I was the #3 producer in the world in that company, so this was a very easy transition for myself and my team to come over here to Traffic Monsoon. But this is the first day I actually went to work, the first day that Frank Calabro Jr. actually did something, okay? October 16th, you can see this is day one. I actually started to do something on October 15th. I've got 5 active referrals. I bought a bunch of packs. You can see in this example, I got 97 ad packs on the books, and I'm up to 1425, guys. And like I said, this was the first active day of me actually working, actually doing something. Up until this point, I did nothing other than view 10 ads per day. That's all I did, guys. Didn't do anything up until this point. I'm going to scroll up, going to go kind of quick because I'm not going to show you guys every single day, but I'll go kind of slow so you can see the progression, and I'll skip up to like the day 7 just so you can see the first week. 65 active referrals. We're up to 217 ad packs. $4,500 in the first week, guys. Now listen, I've made some insane money on the internet in the past 21 months, and I do mean insane. Like, I'm in the top 1% income bracket in the world, and I was a guy that was completely broke 2 years ago today. That's how powerful this strategy is, and I'm talking about a strategy of leading with traffic, okay? Whatever you're doing on the internet, whatever it might be, whatever you're passionate about, lead with traffic, okay? You lead with Traffic Monsoon, and then on the back end, you show people your service, your product, your network marketing company, your affiliate offer, whatever it is that you're passionate about, you lead with traffic, okay? You either learn on the internet or you earn on the internet. And I'll tell you something right now. I learned that you lead with traffic, and, once again, I'm a top 1% producer. Yes, this is a unique example, what you're witnessing, but it worked for me, guys, and it's not just working for me. It's working for thousands of people globally. I'm going to scroll up kind of quick. I'm going to go up to the day 30 just so you guys can see the first 30 days results. We'll just skip right over all this mess here and just go up to day 30 so I can show you guys the first month. The first month of me actually doing something, being active in the business. We'll pause right here for a second. You can see 146 active referrals, 836 ad packs, 27 grand, guys, in the first month. I've never made this much money this fast in a brand new offer ever, guys. I mean, ever. That's how powerful this model is. Once again, I am a top 1% producer, but and listen, I've rode this horse before, okay? I know how to do this because I did this before in another traffic exchange, okay? Day 40, this was a huge day. Huge, guys, huge. I broke 1,200 ad packs over here, 166 active referrals, 43 grand in 40 days. Now listen, guys, I was really proud of what I did in that other traffic exchange, okay? It took me 8 months, actually 251 days. 251 days to hit 1,200 packs over in that other traffic exchange. I did that here in 40 days. What I did in 251 days, I did over here in Traffic Monsoon in 40 days, guys. Do you see how powerful this is? This thing is insane. All right, I'm just going to scroll up, and I'll probably just show you guys today because, you know, we're on day 105 now, so let's just kind of speed this up a little bit. But you guys can see what's going on here. This thing is just growing like crazy. You know, I'm working this thing really hard. I'm not kicking back, guys. I'm running with this thing, okay? Frank Calabro Jr. ain't playing with this thing, okay? This is not, you know, this is not an amusement, something to play with. This is not a toy. This is a real business to me. And I'll tell you something right now. I'm running with this thing, okay? I've got big, huge plans with this thing, okay? But you can see what's going on here. You can see the progression. You guys can see the growth. I'm working this thing every day. I'm advertising. Okay, here it is. Here's today, guys. This was taken this morning, this AM. 105 days. So I'm very much still a newbie over here. Okay, I haven't been around, you know, since the company started. A year ago today, I never even heard of Traffic Monsoon. Didn't even know what it was. As a matter of fact, probably about 6 months ago, I think I heard of it for the first time. And even then, I really didn't understand what it was. I knew it was a traffic exchange, but that's all I knew. I knew it was some type of traffic exchange. That's it, guys. But you can see the results: 300 active referrals, 3,672 ad packs active right now on the books, okay? 270 grand, guys, in 105 days. If that's not strong, I don't know what to tell you guys, because there is nothing, there is no strategy more powerful on the internet than leading with traffic. I don't care what it is that you're into, guys. You want to lead with Traffic Monsoon. All right, I'm going to switch back over, come back over to the Hangout. Join Big and Dillip over there. All right, guys, that concludes my portion of the Power Hour.
Wow.
How we doing, Big? Did we hit him hard, Big?
You see this? You know what this is, Frank?
It's the money hammer.
And you hit him with the money hammer. Do you guys realize what he just showed you? Again, top 1%. All right, but as he told you, what he's trying to show you is the power of the model. Now, let me give you an idea how powerful this model is. I'll put the money hammer down and start to use my hands, because even though I'm Irish, I got a little Italian in me when it comes to talking, and you always make a better point when you use your hands. And what Frank talked about, what he was able to do in 105 days, I was also in the same situation as Frank in that traffic exchange, and basically started a few weeks after Frank did in Traffic Monsoon. November 4th, essentially, is when I started. And again, utilizing the same strategy, leading with traffic, I was able to go from about $500 to 1,500 ad packs. You can add them up in your head at that $50 in 77 days. It's powerful as long as you have a plan in place to utilize the traffic. Now, when we talk about traffic here, I joke about this all the time, but we're not talking about putting yourself in danger, jumping out in front of cars like Frogger the game. No, we're talking about leading with traffic, because every business out there needs people to have eyeballs on their offer. And that's exactly what this is. It was announced that we're approaching 4 million signups in Traffic Monsoon, nearly 200,000 active members, meaning that they're purchasing some type of advertising in the system. Frank, I don't know about you, but that's a whole lot of eyeballs that I like to see on my business. What about you?
Absolutely, man. I'm making a fortune off my affiliate commissions, too. Guys, I make insane money even without Traffic Monsoon. I mean, insane money without Traffic Monsoon. Traffic Monsoon is just extra gravy, guys. It's extra gravy, guys, because we're leading with what everyone wants, everyone needs. Everybody needs leads. They need eyeballs on their offer. Well, guess what, guys? We get paid to do that. We get paid to do it. And listen, guys, 25 months ago, I was making $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month, 25 months ago, guys, and I discovered this strategy of leading with traffic, guys. Okay, and you know what my average is here for the last 15 weeks? I've been Traffic Monsoon active 15 weeks today. 15 weeks today. My average per week is $18,039 per week. Think about that, guys.
$18,000 a week. Ah! I hope I don't pop a hole in the money hammer. But the bottom line is, what's amazing to see is how this starts as a snowball. Now, earlier you talked about Traffic Monsoon being gravy. How many out there love biscuits? All right? We're going to teach you the gravy part. The beauty about Traffic Monsoon is it's so damn easy. Even a former bus driver was able to take this and run with it. And not only was he able to leave his job as a bus driver, he has now become an official Traffic Monsoon presenter. And before I bring him out, Frankie, because you know his story is pretty amazing. We talked to him quite a bit. You got any last bits? You know, again, a lot of people, I'm sure you're out there and you're like, I've heard it all before. You guys throw up these big numbers. And the reason that, you know, you and Big do so well is because you guys had a huge list and, you know, blah, blah, blah. That, you know, the excuses fall out like farts, basically. What do you got to say about that, Frank?
No, man, it's not true, man, because I built a brand new list in 2014. I started with zero leads, 0 subscribers, guys, nothing. And you know what? Our guest here tonight, Dilip, is going to go on here in just a few minutes, and he's just going to put nails in the coffin. He's going to confirm I'm not the only success story. I'm not the only guy that, you know, my life and my family and everything turned around. Here's another example coming up next, guys. Another person that left their job and now does this full time. And listen, there's so many of us now that you can't even keep track of it all. There's so many success stories of people following this strategy globally that I'm losing track of it. You cannot keep, nobody's failing unless they're not putting in the work, unless they're not putting in the effort, because we have a winning plan and we have a winning strategy even for average people. Now, we say we're average people, but we're really not average people because we take action, guys. We take action.
Absolutely.
We work together as a global team. As a global team, guys, you could not be on a better team. We got leaders everywhere, thousands of them. They're all over the place. They probably invited you here to this hangout. Get with that person. I guarantee you that person is a savvy, business-minded person that has already got all this figured out, guys. We got it all figured out for you. Just fall in line and just don't try and reinvent the wheel because it's rolling and it's rolling fast.
As you say, Sergeant Calabro. You know, again, that's why we tell you to get your popcorn ready, because we just get better and better as we go. And since you were in the Marines there, Frank, do you know why the popcorn joined the service? Because they made him a colonel. Bad joke. Hey, I'm going to bring up our next guest, and the one thing that we want to get across to you is Zig Ziglar said it best. We want you to be excited about what Traffic Monsoon's able to do for you, because you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. And my next guest will tell you that he didn't consider himself, and still doesn't, anything great. And when I say that he was a bus driver, that was not a put down. That was just to give you an understanding of where he came from, because one thing that we talk about, Frank shared it, I shared my results, and our next guest is going to share not only his story about getting started with Traffic Monsoon, where he is now, but he's also going to share his back office live so that you can see his results. And as I said, that's what people love about this show and the people inside Traffic Monsoon. Real leaders have no problem showing you their information. Unlike all those other gurus out there, okay, who lease the car for the day to do a photo shoot or lease the big mansion and all, you guys, if you follow us, you know Frank's life. If you follow, you know mine. Dilip is the same way. We basically are everyday average people who happen to kick our butts in gear and start something, and we're consistent. That's the biggest thing. Focused and consistent, and you can be that too. So, on that note, what I want to do is I want to bring out my man, Dilip, and you're going to be blown away with his story of where he started, where he came from, and then I'm super excited for him to share the information he has tonight about what's in store in the next month for Traffic Monsoon, and he's part of the group that's heading that up. So Dilip, if you want to unmute yourself out, come out, introduce yourself to the people, and let them know, why we're so excited about what you guys are doing across the pond there.
Yes, thank you very much, Ian. And first of all, let me say thank you very much for inviting me here today for the group. And I'd like to say good morning from here from London. And yes,
those that don't know, Dilip has joined us tonight. I'll say tonight, but for him, it's actually 3:45 in the morning. So let me ask you a question. If you're watching this on replay, are you that dedicated to have the success that this man is going to show you? Because if you are, you plug into the system, and he'll tell you by plugging into the system, you can have the type of success that he has as well. But Dilip, again, thank you for joining us such a early morning.
No problem. Thank you very much, and I'd like to say thank you for inviting me here today. Yes, I've literally come from a background. What can I say about myself? I'm just a normal guy who was shown an opportunity by my sponsor, who obviously invited me and showed me this great opportunity of Traffic Monsoon. I started with Traffic Monsoon back on 13th of April 2015. So we're just over 8 months now within Traffic Monsoon. But let me rewind a bit and tell you, before I actually started Traffic Monsoon, what I was actually doing as a full-time employer or employee. I was working as a bus driver here local in Leicester in the UK. And I was actually a local bus driver for around about, say, 10 years. I've been doing bus driving. And then, like I say, I was doing some crazy hours, like 50, 60 hours a week. And the main aspect was I wasn't spending enough time with my family. And literally from 6 o'clock in the morning till 8 o'clock in the evening, I was not seeing my family. And then, obviously, my good friend, who's my sponsor now, he came across this opportunity and said, look, come to this presentation evening and have a look at this great opportunity where you can actually have an income by working online. I says, okay, I'll give it a shot and then and come and have a look. And then what can I say? I've been now doing this business for around about now 8 months. And officially, the good news is 6 weeks ago, I've now handed my notice in. I've literally quit my job and
boom! You told the bus company. Now you've been doing this for 10 years. You said, right?
I was working as a bus driver for 10 years. That's right.
And you've done so well, and you feel so confident that you literally told them to take the job and shove it, right? There was no
exactly
month's notice or anything like that, right?
No, that is absolutely correct. I walked into the manager's office with a piece of paper in my hand, and I said to my boss, "Thank you very much. I won't be coming in from tomorrow."
Oh, I friggin' love it, my man. Love it. Absolutely love it.
And it's the best feeling I had.
You have the utmost confidence to be able to do that because you've been doing something for 10 years. And a lot of times people will say, I can't make a change because I've been doing it so long, I don't know what else to do. So what changed for you? You went to the presentation. What changed? Obviously your mindset changed, I'm sure.
Oh yes. Because obviously from my background of coming from an IT area, I was always looking for an opportunity to work doing business online, and then obviously Traffic Monsoon came into my life, and to be honest with you, since I joined Traffic Monsoon from the 13th of April, I've never looked back now. Last 8 months has just been a journey of a lifetime for me, and what can I say? It's literally has changed my life, and now I've now become, like, since I've joined it, I've now become an official presenter for Traffic Monsoon now. So I actually promote the business now myself, and I run local seminars here in Leicester on a weekly basis, and we now share the business to other people who are new members.
That's fantastic, and nothing better than coming from someone who's been there and done that. See, the beauty about having people come on this show and talk about where they started and where they are now is, I'm sure you see it too, even in your presentations. There are people in the audience, the first thing they say is, one, scam. Second is, I'm skeptical, because it doesn't work. And the third is, I don't have any money. What would you say to those three things? One, it's a scam. Two, I'm skeptical it would work. And three, I don't have any money. What would you say to someone like that?
Okay, well, first of all, for anybody who says it's a scam, I won't believe it because end of the day, I'm a proven record where I've actually now tried it and tested the whole system. And like I say, I'm a living person to say prove that now the system is actually working and it's paying me. Simple, it's paying me the money, and it's physical cash that's going into my bank account. You know, and for the last 15 months, I've not had any problems with regards to, well, since the time I've been with the business, not a single time where I've not been paid. Every time, within an instant, the money comes straight into my account.
And there's
And
always skeptics, right, Dilip? And in
yeah,
fact, it's healthy that someone should be skeptical because, again, we're telling them that you can basically do advertising and you can participate in the profit share. So I would think that if someone says they're skeptical, you would actually welcome skeptics because that means that they actually have great questions.
yes, and we're always open-minded with any new member. And one good thing is that we can answer those questions. Anybody who's got any thoughts or any bad thoughts about the company, we are here. We can show them the whole live. We actually show our live accounts, and we say to them, look, this is a business opportunity where you can definitely make some instant money. And good thing is, and you can not only make instant money, but you can promote your business as well. And that's the main aspect. Traffic Monsoon gives you the opportunity to promote your business. And like Frank says, it's absolutely instant. You're promoting your business and you're getting the exposure to your business. And then that is the benefit of Traffic Monsoon. And at the same time, they pay you for the hard work you put into it.
Absolutely. So now one of the things you touched on is you getting started, but I'm sure you've come across people because we have also. What do you say to people when they say, Dilip, but I don't have any money?
Well, the beauty about this Traffic Monsoon business is that you don't need money to actually make money, because one of our products is what we call what Frank has just touched upon as well, which is the cash links. We can actually make money from just clicking on cash links. It's yes, the value from anything from like 1 cent all the way up to 5 cents.
Now,
But
Dilip, what are cash links for the people out there that are
right,
saying?
well, yeah, it's basically what cash links are is that people are advertising their businesses, and they're actually getting the members or the viewers to look at those cash, click on them. It's in cash value, but it's just another way of promoting their business through an advertisement. And basically, they get you to pay, click on it, and you get paid for watching it.
Right. And those are basically front and center because you're basically enticing members to click because you're offering to pay them, a penny or a half a penny or whatever it may be.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
cash links are fun. People scramble to get those, especially those 2 cents.
It's very, very addictive. But if you look at the bigger picture on how to actually work the system, like Frank will obviously with the ideas of Frank's also got, is that 100% bonuses. Basically, whoever's underneath your success line, then if they click on the cash links, you get 100% identical to the same value as well. So that's the bet.
You brought up an awesome point there. One of the things that we teach people, and when you again, if you're on this call, on this show, because someone shared a link with you, or you're watching it on replay because someone shared it with you, make sure you get back to that person, because one of the beautiful things is you can get started. You can try out the system if you want to for free. You can get started clicking on those cash links, and the beauty is you can actually sponsor other people, and as Dilip just talked about, if they click on cash links, you get 100% matching the bonus. So if that person clicked on a 2 cent, you get a matching bonus of 2 cents in your account. And that's why people are so excited, because they actually see money coming in. Now, you still have to do the work. It's not a set it and forget it program. As Frank touched on, right, Dilip, we want actual live eyeballs on our offers. So you have
to
physically click. Okay.
That's correct. That's correct.
Wonderful. Now, one of the things that you shared was that the difference here in Traffic Monsoon that a lot of the leaders do, I know you do as well, is actually share your back office. So again, you'd be willing to do that tonight, obviously, for the people out there live? Okay.
I've got nothing to hide.
and then we'll get back and we'll talk about again as you're sharing it, and we'll come back and ask you some questions about it.
Yeah.
So if you want to hit the share screen there,
No problem.
awesome. And guys, again, this is live. It's raw. It's unscripted. We don't have anything planned out as far as this goes. We like to do it that way because, again, whether technical glitches happen or sound or whatever, it shows you that we haven't planned out how we're going to do this part. Because one of the things that I love in doing these interviews with our regular members, again, Frank touched on it, and I say it all the time. These are average, everyday people, but they're certainly not average because they took action. They took action. And you don't have to wear a Hulk shirt like me in order to take action. You just have to, guess what, get started. So, Dilip, I'm going to let you share your screen there. Yep.
Okay, I'm just trying to work this whole thing out. Bear with me one moment.
You had it up there. Go to the second part. Yeah, you're sharing. There you go. Yep, awesome. Yeah,
okay.
What'll happen is you won't be able to see. You'll just see your screen, but people.
You just see my screen. Okay.
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay. So what I'm going to, So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to refresh my account. We're just going to basically log into the system now. So if you just bear with me while I log into the system.
Absolutely. So what you see, guys, is that essentially the system logs you off automatically after a couple of minutes if you're not active. For security reasons, you always have to put in a Turing number. Again, they're looking for a live person for you to validate, and we have a double login system so that you guys know, again, protection is in place because this is a real business. So what Dilip is doing here is a process that you have to do each and every time you log in. And as you see there, saved passwords, all that type of stuff, it's really to protect you. All right?
Okay.
And once again, Dilip, right, we have to go through this every time. When you log in, you do have to watch an ad because, again, it is a traffic exchange. And so that's basically what we have to do. So if you click there, see, anytime you try to go out of the screen, it'll stop because they actually want you to watch the full ad for at least that 20 seconds.
Okay, so here's me now in my back office.
Awesome. We can see it. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so like I said, I've been... you'll see here the 13th of April, the day I actually registered with TrafficMonsoon. And like Frank says, we have to do it on a rolling 24-hour period where we have to do our 10 clicks. And simple, is just press this blue button and the 10 adverts in the traffic exchange starts. So we just, as I say, we've got to watch our 10 adverts every day. And you can see that I've got 10 hours left and 16 minutes left to then go and do my 10 clicks again. And the good figure here, as you can see, I've currently still got $10,000 in my account balance, which is built up.
$10,000, folks. Again, results not typical, but we're talking to Dilip, who, again, just verified that he started as a bus driver, basically just quit his job, and the reason he can is because of the power of the system. So go ahead, and we'll also have you do the cash links there to show people what we're talking about. But go ahead and show them your balance. And again, remember, he showed you guys verified that he started April 13th, okay? And let's show them where you are now, Dilip.
Okay.
Dilip, let's hit him with the money hammer.
That's it. Here we go. Well, when I first started with the business, I started with 100 packs. Okay, which is the advertisement packs, which I first initially started off with, and the initial purchase of my services.
Right.
And
so 100 packs would have been you basically put into your business, purchased $5,000 worth of advertising to get started. Am I correct?
That would be absolutely correct. I actually spent $5,000 in the actual business.
Awesome.
And started with the 100 packs, and now I'm currently standing at 3,065 packs in the account now. And I actually earn up to 2% profit share within that amount of packs. And since I joined on the 13th of April, my business is currently worth now $506,095.67.
And I congratulated you this morning on reaching that 500,000 mark. Folks, understand, okay? And Dilip knows I take nothing away from him. This is a gentleman who was basically driving a bus for a number of years, who knew there had to be something better, who wanted more time freedom. So what he found was not only more time freedom, but he found something that he was passionate about that also pays him well if he works the system. Now, one of the things that you guys might, not only did he reach 500,000, okay, in revenue for his business and the total earned, I want you to show something else, okay, which I find absolutely amazing, all right? And Frank just pointed it out, and he noticed it. 45 active referrals.
That's right.
Right there, Dilip. Show them how much you've made in commissions from your team.
Right. So from the 45 people who I've actually now, as a direct referral underneath myself, I've currently earned $119,000 and $897.49. So you'll have to bear with me with my maths.
Whoa!
That's
awesome
just,
stuff, brother.
That is just in commission alone, which I've earned from 45 people.
Now, Dilip, are you required to have to refer people in this system?
Not at all, not at all.
Basically, but it's a whole lot more fun when you do, right?
Oh, believe me, it is, because when you start earning 10% of everything what they buy, believe me, those figures just add up.
Right, and again, fairly small team. A
yes,
lot, because I know you. You spend a lot of time helping your team members understand how to utilize the entire system, and that's
absolutely
evident. Yeah. That's evident if you look at the average number of packs those people own of those 45 into that 120. Very, very high number. A lot of value you bring to your team. And this is what we're trying to say to you folks out there. If someone shared the link, if you're watching this on replay, someone felt strongly enough to have you join our show, because again, as Frank touched on, as Dilip said, we're a global team. And I'm going to have Dilip talk a lot more, because I got messaged by Dave Barker. His boy is sick, and so running a flu, and so he's not going to be on tonight. Hopefully we can maybe have him on our Vegas show next week when we're live from the Strip, or the following week, because again, I want people to hear from him from the support, especially when Dilip shares the growth that we're doing internationally. So I just want to let people know that. But again, that's amazing stuff right there, Dilip, and it just goes to show you that there are a lot of people out there globally that are very passionate about this business, and if someone shared it with you, they want you to succeed. And,
oh yes, definitely, yes.
Okay. So now, quickly show us, now that we have time, because David's not going to be on, show us quickly what we talked about with the cash links, and then we'll have you come out, and I'll talk to you, and we'll end the show with you talking about a lot of this global expansion that I teased about earlier.
Okay.
So explain what you're doing and what that is right there.
Okay, no problem. Basically, when you become as a free, join up with TrafficMonsoon as a free member, what you'll actually also get is what we call the cash links. And now these are absolutely free. They come in your back office. All you need to do to access the cash links is click on this button. Now, I don't know if I've got any here, or no cash links have actually been downloaded yet onto my account.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. But again, what I wanted to show people was that's how simple it is. Yep.
Yeah, but it's because it's 4 o'clock. I think the profit share is coming through.
Yep, exactly. It's on the top of the hour.
It's on top of the hour. That's right.
Exactly. I was going to say that's why I was trying to get you to do it before. But go ahead and if you want to log out of there, basically it takes a couple minutes for all the profit sharing, all those things to go through. So we always wait till about 5 minutes after the hour.
That's right.
But it's that simple. Right. If you saw there on the cash links, it said free to click, et cetera, and then they basically disappear at the top of the hour. So
that's right.
So yeah, if you want to come back out of the screen share, what I'd really like you to do, close out the show, Dilip, is let's talk about the future. I mean, this is the present right now, and all the people out there, Dilip shared with you. Okay, again, this is I'm not harping on it, but I'm trying to say to you, it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter where you started, it's where you finish. And in this case, he's showing you again. If you take and you learn from those leaders, all right?
Okay, I think I'm having a bit of a problem trying to get back into...
Escape hit the green button over there on the left again.
Okay. Here we go. That's right.
You're back. Awesome. Good stuff. Again, guys, we are live. And what I was trying to say, Dilip, is a lot of people say, oh, but I don't have. Let me ask you, you talk about having an IT, type of background and all like that. But let me ask you another question. Do you consider yourself highly intelligent? I mean, like,
No,
you know,
no,
Mensa level? All
no,
right.
no, no, not at all. Basically, you know, I've come from a basic level of knowing about computers, and like I said, Traffic Monsoon is one of those businesses you don't need to be a rocket science.
There you go.
Simple.
Exactly.
End of the day, like Frank says, if you can click a mouse, you can do this business.
And the
It's
truth is, people like yourself, other global leaders like Frank and myself, we do a lot of training for our people because Traffic Monsoon itself is very simple. But
yes.
actually plugging into the system, that's the part that can be taught. Am I correct?
That would be absolutely correct. Yes. Well, the support is always there for any new member. So you know, because we've now our team here in Leicester, we've just within my team alone, we've got about, I think it's about 56 people we've now got part of our team. So help and support is always there. If any new member, just all you got to do is just give us a phone call. We'll be happy to answer any questions regards to the Traffic Monsoon system, and we can guide them if their sponsors can't answer the questions that they're asking them. So we're always on call with any support calls that they need.
Beautiful, beautiful. And that's one of the main things I want to point out. And I want to one, congratulate you on screen here for hitting that 500K mark. That's
Thank you very much.
amazing thing. And I'm sure Frank's going to join me if he wants to unmute and do the same thing, because those are some big numbers, my man. Seriously. Frank's even impressed by that, right, brother?
Philip, very, very proud of you. Congratulations. Congratulations to your family.
Thank you very much.
You can now spend time with your family and, you know, live life on your own terms. And, you know,
yes.
now you're spending all your time and energy giving back to the next person and training your team over there. You know, we talked about this a little bit before we jumped on live. And, man, I'm just amazed at what you've done. I'm very proud of you, man. Just keep doing what you're doing because it's working.
Oh, believe me, I'm not going to look in any other direction apart from the Traffic Monsoon direction. That's it.
That's awesome. Hey, Dilip, do me a favor. Tell me what to do with this.
Oh, just smack it one, man.
Oh, come on! Hit him with the money hammer!
Hit him with the money hammer! Money hammer.
Yeah. Now,
hammer.
we'll close out the show before we turn off the lights here and we get you back into bed. You know, now that you don't have a real job, you still got to basically get up. Dilip, just share with us why you were so excited to come on. Because, again, it's not all about sharing your own personal success.
No.
You're excited because you're leading a team to do what with Traffic Monsoon, my man?
Yeah, coming next week, I'm actually going to be flying out to India with a team of 2 other presenters who are already in India. What I've actually done is I've organized an event where we're basically going to promote Traffic Monsoon in India in 3 different locations, part of our India tour. So we are actually taking Traffic Monsoon to India, and we're going to promote it over there.
Awesome, awesome. And again, we have other great news coming, folks. Not only are we expanding there, we're also looking at expanding in Australia, New Zealand, and many others to come. And so that's why we're so excited. And the reason we can do that is, as Frank and I talked about, Dilip, we thank you very much for coming on tonight. And
it's a pleasure for inviting me. It's been a pleasure for coming.
But we wanted to have you highlight what we've been talking about on this show for the last number of months. We have global leaders like Dilip all around the world who want to do nothing more than help you succeed.
That's right.
Again, we're not only here to pat ourselves on the back. The reason that we have so many leaders coming, and Dilip couldn't be there because, again, they're opening up India. He wanted to be at our Vegas event where we'll have 500 people from Traffic Monsoon for the kickoff here in the United States. And the idea is to basically start to really find those global leaders that can essentially open up global territories and be official presenters. And then they themselves will be able to stand up, Dilip, show them what we are rolling out for people who are official presenters. You see it here for the first time tonight, folks. If you want to be an official presenter for Traffic Monsoon, let the leaders know, and there's a process you can go through for an official presentation, and then maybe you too can be wearing one of these snazzy things that Dilip's about to show you.
Here we go. We've officially now got the Traffic Monsoon jacket, and we've also got the Traffic Monsoon shirts now.
Boom! And one of the things, point out those. What are those on the jacket, my man?
Okay, those are actually our award badges for hitting our individual levels of badges, which is when we first become well, when we become members of Traffic Monsoon, and we hit individual levels like 100 packs, 500 packs, 1,000 packs, we are then awarded with these individual badges. And I think I've now got my level up to a single diamond right now. And I think my next target now and my next goal, which I'm going to now focus on, is the 5,000 packs and get my triple diamond.
Fantastic. And you'll do it, my man. You'll do it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I will do it.
Awesome. So we want to thank you again for coming on tonight, Dilip. I'm going to basically close the show. I want to thank you, appreciate your time. I want to thank you for your dedication to Traffic Monsoon. Certainly Charles Scoville is lucky to have someone like you who basically started just like a lot of you on the show tonight are, sitting there going, and all Dilip is trying to say to you is open your mind, listen to the presentation, get back to the person that shared this with you, and guess what? If you have questions, that's what they're there for. But if you have questions, we know you're going to be joining us, because if you didn't have questions, you would no longer be here. So on that note, Frank, my man, you got anything else? Again, I know you were impressed. We're like proud papas here, having Dilip share his story, about where he started and the fact that he quit his job. We always love that when people come on the show and share that.
Yeah,
right,
absolutely. Dilip took his life back, man. You recaptured your own personal freedom, man, for yourself.
That's it.
And your family, man. It's incredible, man. You were an incredible guest, man. I'm just so proud of you, and so happy that you were able to join us here tonight, and that you got up at 2 o'clock in the morning to join us, or whatever time it is there now.
Believe me, if you told me to get up at 4 o'clock, I'll still be here.
I know it, man. I know you would. Yeah, I just want to tell everyone out there, get back with the person that invited you here. Thank that person, number one, and then get enrolled and get started, guys. Get started, plug in, and I want to tell all my teammates, the 500 plus, they're going to be in Vegas. See you guys in 1 week. 1 week, man. We'll see you guys there live.
Here's the thing. We're going to have a special show next week, folks. We're going to be live from the Vegas Strip. Now, here's the difference, okay? Because Frank and I Frank gets in around 10:30 Vegas time. We're actually, because we're dedicated, just like the man Dilip just showed you. If you're dedicated, you do things that help people. So we're going to have a live from the Vegas Strip show next Thursday night after we fly all day and get in, 12 midnight, maybe 11:30. We're going to confirm. We'll send an announcement. But be looking between 11:30 and 12 midnight live from the Vegas Strip. And the beautiful thing about this is behind me on that show in the bar in the Trump International where I'm staying, I'm going to have about 20 people live while we're doing the show. It's going to be a trip. It certainly is. If we can get Frankie in on time, if not, he'll basically shoot the show from the airport. Doesn't matter. We will get it done. So, on that note, this is your boy Big, my man Frank Calabro, our very special guest from the UK, Dilip, at 4 o'clock in the morning there. We appreciate it, my man. I always say same time, same show next week. But in this case, no, it's going to be a special show because we're going to be in Vegas, and we want to see you there too. Take care, everyone. Thanks for joining us on the Power Hour this week.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Good night.